What's up everyone, and welcome to a new breakdown video for my new song called Psycholicious. Now, this song is heavily inspired by early Linkin Park about hybrid theory, however you want to pronounce that, era. So yeah, that's one of the best albums ever, so I had to. Yeah, the word Psycholicious, yeah, it's a combination between psycho, of course, and delicious. Kind of a wordplay on how the song is about like a beautiful woman, but she's really evil. Based on true events in my life, long ago, luckily. So yeah, so let's get into the breakdown. I have no idea why I said it like that. Anyway, so here we go. So yeah, it's all actually pretty basic. So the yellow sections are the hip hop sections, and then the orange sections are the new metal, the rock, whatever. So yeah, it's pretty just like Linkin Park, you know, in their early stuff, really mixing metal with hip hop. So it's basically yellow hip hop, orange new metal, rock, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so these are the drums. So electronic beat drums, actual drums, which are different in this version than the final version, because this is the demo project, which I always use to make these videos. Wow. Then we have two guitars. Wow. Sorry about that. We have two guitars right here. And then an extra guitar at the end, bass guitar, two with keys, one of them is a sub bass, a sample of a DJ scratch. I'll get into that because I edited it quite a bunch. Then here are the vocals, which are 8 of them, and this one has a huge effect on it. This last one, and then these two, the radio effect, and then this section right here, I can't wait to get into that because that's really cool. So I'll just go through the instrumentation quickly, because as you can see, it's all quite the same. So yeah, let's get into it. The song starts off with, I'll just turn these off. So it's a low cut, and then it's turned all the way up, and then on both the drums and the guitar, and then they go to about halfway. So you get that nice effect, the little whoosh effect, and then it drops into the main hip-hop sound of the song, and then at the end it fully opens up all the frequency, and that's where it drops into the rock section. So one more time, you can hear the drums, especially the hi-hat opening up. So yeah, and then of course, so let's turn these back on. So yeah, that's the metal rock section, and it's really cool. I love it. So yeah, let's get into it. So we have two guitars. So turn everything back. And this is, by the way, the whole melody for pretty much the entire song. But to kind of give it a variation, I add this second guitar. I don't know what. Did you see that? I don't know what that was. Anyway, so yeah, there's in the highest note, so there's a slight bend in that. That's cool. And it kind of, you know, together they sound. So yeah, that's really cool. And then of course we have a bass guitar, and then the sub bass. Oh, oops. Sounds really cool without the drum, so. And then that's basically it. So it goes back to the hip hop. You can hear how the drums immediately cut. Like immediately, so that just drops right back into the hip hop. And this is just basically the hip hop sections, of course with guitar. And then halfway the bass guitar. So yeah, and then it goes back to. So it just kind of just goes back and forth. So that's basically half the song. But then, for the breakdown, we get this. Now there's some interesting things to note here. So first of all, the DJ scratch. So that one, I really tweaked it a lot because I just ripped the sound from YouTube. Just this stock scratch sound, but it was really different. It was really low, so I cut out a lot of the low, sped it up for the right tempo, of course, and yeah, basically you could hear a little reverb in it. So yeah, I tweaked it so it suits it better. So I love how smooth it goes. Like everything cuts out perfectly right here with the volume, so that's nice. And then we get this keyboard, so let me just turn off the drums here. So yeah, the name kind of says it. It's kind of like is it breathy or breathy? Vocals. So I don't know what the correct pronunciation is, but I like it. It's a nice sound. So kind of mysterious too with this melody. And then the mixed boom bap. That's what it's called. So it goes in halftime for the first time in this entire song, because it's and that's I think for the hi-hat and the kick drum. And then here, yeah. So basically the hi-hat and the kick, those go back. So those are halved here. And then here we go. And this is back to the normal one, so that's cool. Nope. Yeah, so the bass guitar drops in here. And then the guitars also, with a nice slide. That's the only time you ever hear a slide in this song, I believe. And then there's a little bit of silence here at the end. Because there should be vocals, but I'll get into that later. So then we're here at the big ending again, of course, because I always do that. So only difference really here is that the keys stay, that one. I'm just messing around. And then, but this, so that's for this section, the only difference. It's still basically the same instrumentation. But then at the very end, and you will also hear that in the vocals, because it changes drastically. The drums go to a different pattern, which is crash, crash, crash. So that's just. And then the other difference, which you might hear, is this additional guitar here at the end. So you get. So even more. So this is without. I think that's really cool. I just love the melodies of those three guitars together, so that's awesome. So yeah, it just goes to it just goes really hard, and that's the same with the vocals. As you can see, they're really loud in the waveform. So we'll get to the vocals actually right now. There's some interesting stuff going on with vocals. So let me just now, as you could hear, that's why I didn't say anything. It's because this last one is actually really loud. It's a megaphone effect, and it amplifies everything. I can do it for 1 second, but beware, because you might go deaf if you have a... So, RIP headphone users. Oh, yeah! So, yeah, this is basically... so that's the the megaphone. I'll get into it, because that's really cool for that final... Okay, so the first ones, as you can hear, just kind of normal, I guess. Hey, really? Oh, wait. So, yeah, so here's one normal, as you can hear, for the breakdown. And then here's one that sounds like the radio. And that's for the rap, because there's also a rap in this, just like Linkin Park. Sorry, I'll just turn that off. That's annoying. But yeah, so just like in Linkin Park, they, we have Mike Shinoda who raps a lot in the song, so in their songs. So yeah, that's basically why that's there. Then we have this really choppy vocal, which I'll get into, but it goes deeper and deeper, like so. You can hear, and then it kind of opens up right here. So then we have this one, also radio, normal, and normal. So now that I've broken it down, let's get into a first. So
I should have known the signs, red flags were your design.
So yeah, you can hear the radio effect, but I really like it when the second voice comes in. So
you played my confidence, erased my tolerance. You gained all dominance. I faced the consequence.
really cool. I really like the melody in that. It's such a, it really fits the theme of like the evil. It just kind of sounds, like something is not right. So and then we get to the
Because of you, I can never trust again. You did things that I cannot comprehend.
And that's basically the entire chorus, just kind of in those two keys, notes, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so it's all pretty simple. And then we have the rap, so that goes.
You cut on my heart, we are breaking apart, but that's not even the difficult part. You creeped yourself into my brain and caused irreversible pain. You're a pathetic excuse for a human being. You have this view in the world you're seeing. People as disposable, one-time usable objects, trash, filth, garbage.
Okay. So yeah, that's just I did the rap 2 times. Didn't take me 2 takes though, because I did a lot of takes to get it in one, in one try. I don't mean first try, but to get everything in like one take. In one take. So yeah, then this vocal comes in.
I remember that day.
But you don't really hear it at that point, but it's just to fade it in. Now, what is that? It's an actual, if I zoom in, it's vocals all chopped up, as you can see. It's all vocal chops from the chorus. So from the, well, actually not true. It's only from the high voice.
Cannot
So not that one, but this one.
comprehend.
Yeah, that one. So you can hear. Now there's one in each block. You can see it here. This one. Oh, sorry. So this one right here. You see this, then a silence, and then a new. That's the words "look good" from "You may look good, but you're mentally deranged." So
In the car, bitch.
oh, you can hear it there, of course. So yeah, it says, "Look good, you look good, look good, look good, look good." So you can hear the words "look good" in it. It's pretty fun. This was really cool to do. So it's kind of like Skrillex style vocal chopping. So just let it play out. That's awesome. I really wanted to try like Skrillex style vocal chopping, and I did it, and I really love it. I'm so proud of it. I like how I kept, like I said, the words look good, intact, but still just fitting it in there. I didn't change the tempo or anything. I just chopped, and then just did this cut off effect on it, which is high cut. So that's really cool. So it kind of fades in during the rap here.
I remember that day
but you
in the
don't
car,
really
bitch,
hear it.
when you wanted to tell me something, but you wrote it down because you were a coward. You couldn't even
Yeah, now you can already hear it, but with all the other instruments, you don't really hear it yet.
say it with your own words. I know that letter was a cover-up, but I still found out, so you fucked up. I don't remember how, but I knew you were cheating on me. I think I saw a picture with the guy and you were on it.
That was really fast. And since English is not my first language, it's an extra challenge to get all those words right. I changed the lyrics countless times, like just slightly to, if there was a few words that I just couldn't pronounce that fast, I just changed the sentence to the point where it's the same, but with other words, so I could actually pronounce it at that speed. There's this one.
Objects, trash, filth, garbage. I remember that day in the car, bitch.
Okay, so that one, I remember that day in the car, bitch, which rhymes with garbage, which I thought was pretty funny. I remember that day in the car, bitch. It used to be, I remember when we were in the car, I couldn't do that. I remember when we were in the car, I remember when we were, like, it sounds like nothing. When we were, I just couldn't. So I made it, I remember that day in the car. It's just easier for me to pronounce as well. Because when we were, just at that tempo, sounds like where, I couldn't. So that's what I mean. That's just one example. Okay, I'm blabbering on for a bit too long. Now we get to the megaphone. I'm not sure how loud it's gonna be, on its own like this. So like I talked about before with the instruments, the tempo, more of like the energy changes to even more aggressive with the drums just crashing, additional guitar. Now the vocals, and you'll exactly know why it's so aggressive.
You're psycholicious! You're psycholicious! You're psycholicious! You're psycholicious!
So that's a scream. it's a scream. Yeah, I used to do that in my earlier music before Clear and Baker. I did a bunch of screaming, but even maybe not even that intense. Well, there was one song that was really intense as well, with a high scream like this. This took a lot of takes because I hadn't done it in a while, the whole screaming thing. So I really needed to warm up my voice again, and it took a long time. I was just kind of preparing for a few hours because I just tried it for fun. Like, can I still scream? Well, it didn't really sound good, so I just, okay, I really want to nail this scream. I really want to scream at the end. So I don't know, for a few hours I was just going through the house, kind of just trying everything. At the end, my voice finally got raspy enough to do the thing. And especially this last one, so...
You're psycholicious! You're psycholicious! You're psycholicious!
Now, it sounds really way more intense with the megaphone effect. It's insane, though. Proud of it still. Because I did it. It was a real good scream, but with the megaphone effect, it's even more intense. So, here, with all the music here, listen to this. Especially this last one. I love it. I'm so proud of this song. Now, I am always proud when I finish a song. I'm so proud. But this one is like next level cool. I really like this song. It might be in my top three. What is my top three? Songs that I made for Claire and Baker so far. I ooh, good question. My favorite is Flight to Saturn. Then second place might be this one, and third place would be Looking at You. Those are like my three favorite songs that I've done so far. So hey, now you know that as well. Um, yeah, cool, really cool. So yeah, that's basically this this um, project. So yeah, ooh, I was just a little too late with switching back. So yeah, that's it for the song Psycholicious, Linkin Park style. So again, way different than all my other songs. I like to do different genres, different energies for every song. I mean, Flight to Saturn is just so calm, and then I come out with this, and it's so intense. I love just like kind of like exploring different sides of music. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's also kind of why I decided to start with Clear and Baker to kind of explore new music genres to try to do that. Um, and this was definitely a good one to try, kind of Linkin Park style with the hip hop new metal thing. And I like this song a lot. It's so cool. So yeah, that's it for this song. What's it called? Psycholicious. Thanks for watching, and I don't really have any new songs in the making. Well, sort of, but those are not gonna be until way later that I release those. Um, so yeah, might take a while for the next one to come out. I do have a song in almost written out, but I haven't recorded anything for it yet, so it might take a while before I come back. Um, I'm rambling a lot in this episode. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye, everyone. It, okay, I clicked it, but it didn't turn off. So, bye, everyone.